What if I told you Rome, the greatest empire of the ancient world, wasn't destroyed by enemies, but by its own money? Yes, the same currency that powered Rome's rise. Slowly poison it from the inside. And the scariest part? We're repeating the exact same mistakes today. Stay with me because once you understand how Rome collapsed financially, you'll see modern economies in a very different light. Generals like Scipio, Caesar, and Augustus turned Rome into a superpower, largely because they finally had a dependable financial engine. But Rome didn't realize something. When your system depends on constant expansion, it breaks the moment expansion slows. And that's exactly what happened. Origins and rise, how money built Rome. At first, the system worked beautifully. Conquests brought new silver mines, new wealth, and new tax revenue. More silver meant more coins. More coins meant more armies. More armies meant more victories. Rome was like a machine fueled by endless money. But then the empire grew too big. Costs exploded. Soldiers needed higher wages. Infrastructure required repairs. And worst of all, Rome couldn't conquer enough new lands to cover these expenses. So emperors looked for an easy answer. Unfortunately, they found one. Breaking point when money turned toxic. Instead of cutting spending, Rome did what many governments still do today. They cheated the currency. They began debasing the denarius, reducing its silver content and replacing it with cheap metals. Nero started the process, later emperors accelerated it. By the 3rd century, the denarius had less than 2% real silver. It was practically worthless. And once money collapsed, everything collapsed. Prices exploded, savings disappeared, soldiers lost loyalty. Corruption spread, armies rebelled and sold the throne to the highest bidder. Rome entered a financial death spiral it could not escape. Fallout: society unravels. Trade collapsed because merchants refused the fake currency. People abandoned cities for farms. Taxes became unbearable. The middle class vanished. Emperor Diocletian tried to fix it by freezing prices across the empire, but instead created shortages and black markets. Every solution made the situation worse. Rome wasn't dying from invasion. It was dying from economic rot. Modern parallels, the scary part. Look at the patterns and tell me they don't sound familiar. Rome printed coins gives modern nations print digital money. Rome faced inflation gives. So do we. Rome used debt to fund armies gives same today. Rome lost trust in its currency gives people now turn to gold, crypto, and alternatives. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. 3 takeaways plus warning plus CTA. 1. Money is powerful only as long as people trust it. Once confidence breaks, collapse begins. 2. Printing money feels easy, but the damage shows later. 3. Empires fall financially long before they fall militarily. Final warning. Rome thought it was too powerful to fail. Every collapsing empire thinks the same. Call to action. If you want more eye-opening history and finance breakdowns, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next lesson.